Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. And this is around the time, Mike, we start to find out which players have made the biggest strides in their personal game.
That's what's great about the early season. You see the work that the players put in the last few months really paying off. It's amazing the leaps some guys make from one year to the next.
Probably hard to find anything more gratifying for a coach than to see those kind of adjustments and advances in a player's game. Am I right?
You have to give players credit for putting the hard work in. Did they waste the offseason, or did they help take their game to another level?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
One shot.
And Scott is a steady role player, actually a little more than a role player. This guy is a lethal sharpshooter from deep and can really stretch the floor.
Now here's Williams. This is it to Miller. From downtown, buries it from three-point range.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Shaw passes to Newman. The pass to Scott. Over Person. Scott can't get it to go. Schrempf dishes to Williams. We're about 1 minute into the first. Back to Schrempf. Shoots over Shaq. No good from Schrempf.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Newman. Orlando then gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Left side, Scott. Pass to Shaq. Lays it up off the glass.
That height is something else. O'Neal can be dominant if he uses it right.
Outside Williams. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Whether starting or coming off the bench, Schrempf is valuable to this team. They rely on him to score.
Here is Shaw. Pass to O'Neal. Taken away by Williams. And here they go. And it's Miller with the jam.
Takes a lot of pride in getting his teammates some touches. Schrempf notches the assist there.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Williams. The pass to O'Neal.
Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Scott the pass to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shaq's got his second basket.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Miller. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Orlando leading. Anderson outside. Pass to Scott. He feeds it to O'Neal. He can't get that one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shots good by Miller.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Kicks it to O'Neal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
Passes to Newman. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Scott trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Williams. Back to Miller. All sorts of time. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Miller's got 10.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Shaw passes to Scott. Here is Shaw. Nothing on the board. Here's Henderson. It's good.
Boy, Brian Shaw could have rolled that ball to his teammate. He was so wide open.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
You know, they rolled all over this team last season, sweeping the season series and doing it in dominant fashion.
You know, for whatever the reason, that was a good matchup for them. But that was last year, so they've got to focus on not taking them lightly.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop.
And Anderson kicks to O'Neal. Here's Newman. It's tipped.
You'll see the block from Smith about once a game on average. And boy, does he have an extensive reach.
O'Neal against Williams. The pass to Schrempf. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smits. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Miller with the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Tell you what, they had that scoreboard singing and dinging, giving them that work.
An impressive win without question. Undaunted on hostile ground.
Here is Shaw. Hasn't made one yet. And Shaq with the slam.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's Person. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Williams finds Miller. Schrempf with it. Shoots the 3. And Shaq pulls it down.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
And here's Anderson. He had 16 points in the win against Washington. Connects from three-point range. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
Gotta step out on that, or else Anderson's gonna cook you from deep.
Williams looking over the floor. Passes it to Person. Shoots over Scott. Person with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And you know, once again, the lead changes. It has been a tug of war all game long.
And it's a shame one of these teams will lose tonight. Both have played their hearts out.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Here they are, the 407.
Orlando trailing here. Here is Shaw. He has yet to score. And there's the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. Here is Shaw. He's covered by Person. Shaw, no good.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And he did a great job of keeping pressure on the defense. Got to the line for a fair amount and cashed in.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Here is Shaw. He dishes it to O'Neal. And it's Smith with the rebound. Schrempf passes to Williams. It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Smits. Here's Person, and again it's Indiana converting.
Such an effective shooter from this in-between area. Person possesses so much confidence in his scoring ability.
Miller against Anderson. Shot to stop the run. Then left Schrempf comes up with the rebound. Schrempf's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Miller. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's letting it fly from downtown, and you can see the confidence is obvious when he shoots the 3-ball, and that's part of what makes him such an outstanding shooter.
Yeah, no question. And I don't understand why the defense hasn't adjusted and tried to chase him off the line.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Substitution on the board.
so here's Orlando. They trail by 9 points. Here's Newman. Still scoreless. To the middle, looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Nails the baby hook.
Powerful play by Anderson, managing to brush off the contact.
Pacers leading by 7. Now Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on tonight is moving the ball. Playing selfless basketball, getting involved on the offensive plays.
And that one falls for Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
The Magic trail by 9. Now here's Graham. The Pacers making a switch here. Lights checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 3, Mickey Wright.
Orlando with the ball. Passes it to Graham. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Newman. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Right from the jump, these teams have been on fire offensively.
It certainly made this an exciting early game. Baskets just keep falling.
Now here is Miller. 16 points for him. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Pass to Person. Miller outside. Here's Wright. He's defended by Hill. A shot by McLeod. No good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. Davis kicks to Anderson. Pass to Newman. Graham with the ball. Over McLeod. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Wright. Here's McLeod. Still without a basket. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to Anderson.
And these calls are not easy for the refs to make.
Things happen so fast in real time. These refs do their best to get these calls right.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the Magic, Nick Anderson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And Anderson is a key part of this rotation, specifically because of his scoring ability.
So for the Magic, Shaq comes in for Harrell, and it's Wilson in for Newman. And he's good on the second. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Sanders. Pass to Miller. Inside. Here's Houston. Indiana moving it around. Lock at 6. Here's McLeod. Oh, good with the triple. Davis against Sanders. Here's Anderson. The Pacers pull it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense...
He got it! Whoa! It's good!
But he did it! Drained it! Drained it! Whoa! I'm still trying to figure out how that went in. I'm not sure he even knows how it went in.
He just threw it up and hoped for the best. By some miracle, he got it to go.
And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Off to a strong start. I mean, offensively, they seem to be clicking.
Yeah, pushing out to the early advantage. They've found the rhythm.
Now here's Wright. Shaq with some nice D.
I think he's out of his element in that situation. And credit the defense for shutting him down, locking him up.
And it's Davis missing. Pacers leading by 12. Here's McLeod. No scoring in this one. Now Sanders. Here's the dish to Miller. For the 3. Drops in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 15. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness, the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to Miller. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Fields. The Magic trail by 13. Graham surveying the floor. O'Neal is doubled. It's Davis on the wing. Passes to Ramsey. Davis kicks to Graham. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too casually.
Yeah, they were sleepwalking the entire game. Way too much talent on the roster for them to have let that happen.
Now, here is Miller. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Sanders with the ball. And the pass to McLeod. Shoots over Fields. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Fields a screen on Miller. Pass to Ramsey. And the rejection by Sanders. Bring him against Miller. That one goes in. Miller's got 24.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Now here is Davis. Nothing on the board. Here's Fields. Good D by Thompson. And it's Wright with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Thompson. And here's Sanders. Back to Thompson. With the teardrop, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Just a load inside. Thompson bullying the defense in the paint.
Here's Graham. Fields a screen on Sanders. Ramsey passes to Fields. Up top, Graham. Magic moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal. At the clock, winding down, and Shaq with the slam.
Whether you put a body on him or not, O'Neal is going to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Pacers leading by 15. Now Sanders on the wing. Miller goes up the baseline, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
Here's Ramsey. Fields a screen on Sanders. Ramsey passes to Fields. And it's right, sending it back. And the basket by McLeod. McLeod's got his first 2 points.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
Passes it to Davis. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
That is a monster finish. O'Neal getting some 10s from the judges there.
So it's the Pacers now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Sanders passes to Miller. Right with a screen on Davis. A shot by McLeod, no good. The Magic trail by 17. The pass to Ramsey. Back to Graham. To the inside, stolen by Thompson. Miller against Graham. From past the arc. Here's Sanders. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Battling for the second chance points there. That kind of effort is why they've got the lead.
Defensively, they need to match that energy, or they'll have a difficult time getting back into this game.
Now here's Graham. Now here's Fields. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Magic timeout. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Fields. Indiana leading by 17. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Miller. Fires away from way outside. Good! Another from 3.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here is Shaw. Still without a basket. Newman with the bucket.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
Williams with the ball. Anderson with the double team. Back to Miller. Here's Smits. Shaw with the rebound. The Magic trail by 18. Pass to Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Shaw. A 3-ball. Here's Newman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is all about outworking your opponents.
Hustle points. You love them, Clark. Hustle points for sure.
Buckets like that, they show how hard you play.
Now the pass to Miller. Indiana moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Here's Schrempf. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Schrempf's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of energy they like to see out of Schrempf. Working on the offensive glass and getting the bucket.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Williams. Williams comes with a double team. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Scott's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Coaches love when your 2 makes a nice pass. Anderson with a smart delivery.
Outside Williams. It's Schrempf on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Miller, the pass to Smits. Williams with the ball. From downtown. They get it back. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second chance scoring opportunities.
Pass to Newman. Pass to Anderson. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Heading to the court. It's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
O'Neal's checked in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Indiana.
Orlando foul. Dennis Scott.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Smits. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
We can't forget about his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking really altered the entire game.
Here's Newman. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Over Person. And again, it's Orlando converted.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Indiana leading by 12. Outside Williams. The pass to Shrimp from 18 feet away. Orlando grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Anderson inside. He's got 11. And Indiana shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Shrimp. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
The Magic trail by 14. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Scott. The tray. Here's Shaq. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time a little showmanship on the slam.
Outside Williams. Pass to Person. Here's McLeod. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
McLeod taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Magic trail by 14. Shaw passes to O'Neal. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Shaw. Hits the outside fadeaway. .34 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Williams. Passes it to Person. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight.
This is what Person is out here to do, because he's a talented, assertive scorer.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Here is Shaw. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Scott launches it. That's tipped. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Williams with the ball for Indiana. They led the game at one point by 20. O'Neal comes with the double team. Williams dishes to Miller from the arc. They grab their own miss. No good from Shrimp. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Shaw. It's rebounded by Indiana. Shrimp's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He kicks it to Williams. There's Miller with the 3. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Newman, and he banks in the lead. Newman's got 8.
Out of halftime and right back to work. He says, you know my work. It's on display. Respect it.
And I'm sure that was something they talked about during the break. Getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
Here's Miller. The teardrop falls in. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brilliant use of the floater. Measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Newman. Strength covered. And there's the pass to Shaw. Just 3 to shoot. Shot from 12. And O'Neal finishes inside. He's got 14.
Shaq able to get that shot up just before the clock expires. Really pretty impressive awareness from the rookie.
Williams passes to Miller. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense is lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Anderson. Rebound by Williams. Pacers leading by 15. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Rising up to finish the hoop.
And Clark, you and I sitting here could just see that play developing right before our eyes.
Good vision on the pass to put it right on the money.
Here's Newman. Strength cover. Now the feed to Scott. Over Person. Off target with the jump hook.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Dishes to Williams. Pass to Miller. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Shaw. O'Neal is screen on Williams. Passes it to O'Neal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
And you know, once O'Neal flips the switch, folks, there's no stopping him. He's going to do what he wants to do and take whatever he wants to take.
Now here's Williams. Miller with a wide open, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into history.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here is Shaw inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That was just a force right there, and it's going to cost him.
Tough spot in the game for such a miscue.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The pass to Person, shoots from the corner, and Shaq pulls it down.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration, he didn't get it to drop.
Scott, the pass to Shaw.
Who's watching you?
Back to Scott. 6 to shoot. The shot by Newman, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
To the middle, here's Miller. Off on the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here is Shaw. Pass to O'Neal. Shot from the wing. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
Outside Williams. Here's Person. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Person's got 5 points in the quarter.
3-pointers, clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Pacers substitution. Number 41, LaSalle Thompson.
defense, Indiana. Shaw passes to Scott. Here is Shaw.
Indiana foul. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Knocks it loose. And here is Williams.
Who's got ball?
Magic foul. Newman. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Magic. Trailing by 19. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Over Shaw. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here is Shaw. Feeds to Scott. Takes it from 10. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Indiana. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Check in for the Magic.
Number 1, Matt Harrell.
Get out, these 3.
Here is Shaw. Back to Scott. Pass to Shaw. Clock at 6. And they get it. Drains the 3-pointer. Shaw's got 5 points so far.
A heady player, Shaw reads the defense effectively, knowing exactly where he can get his shots.
Passes to Miller. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Miller's got 42 in the game.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Here's Newman. 8 points for him. And the pass to Scott. Picked by Harrell. Shaw passes to Harrell. The shot will not fall. Pacers leading by 23. Here's Person. He's got 14. Williams passes to Person. And another assist.
Tonight has been all about Person. He can beat you inside, from 3-point range, in between. Chuck's a natural scorer.
Here is Shaw. He has 5. Anderson wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The defense has to know where he is at all times. There's simply no excuse letting him get this wide open from deep.
Now, here is Miller. Back to Williams. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Down low. And another assist for him.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here is Shaw. Outside, Scott. Pass to Anderson. Shoots from the right block. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
Outside Williams. It's Miller on the wing. Shoots. Another possession. Another assist.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
Here's Anderson. The Pacers pull it in. Miller kicks to Williams. Back to Miller. Scott against Person. Kept alive by Indiana. Smits. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
What sets Smits apart from other Giant centers, Rick's ability to finish around the hoop.
Pass to Newman. Passes it to Anderson. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. There's the pass to Miller. Here's Smits. He's defended by Harrell. Smits, good.
Come on, it's going to take more than that to stop Smits.
Magic have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Pass to Newman. Pass to Anderson from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Passes it to Miller. They'll double him with Harrell. Smits passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Over Shaw. Williams can't hit. Orlando's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots in long range. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Indiana. For Orlando, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, you got to like what Shaw brings to the court now. He's a quality shooter from just about anywhere and always is going to give you his best effort.
And the second free throw, good. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Person. The 3. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The pass to Shaw. Bring him against Person. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Here is Miller. He's got 44. To the paint. Kicks it to Sanders. Pass to Miller to the left side wing.
Making his presence felt. Love seeing Shaq make an impact on the defensive end.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Graham. He kicks it to Collins. Shaq with a screen on Sanders from 15 feet away. Shot by Collins, no good. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Bailey. Indiana moving the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Graham. To the middle. No good that time. Shaq with some nice D. Davis kicks to Graham. Shaq with the screen. Graham dishes to O'Neal. And it's Sanders with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Felicio is checked in. Whitman is checked in for Indiana. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shaq with a screen on Whitman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Graham. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Graham's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Orlando. Here's Whitman. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Sanders passes to Miller. Now Sanders. He tries for 3. McCloud. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Gets his body in position for the tip and then uses a soft touch to guide it in.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Passes it to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Here's Felicio. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's Shaq laying it in. Shaq's got 20.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Whitman passes to McCloud. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Davis. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Whitman passes to Miller. Off target from three-point range. And so Graham will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Tremendous combo play right there.
Oh, just great basketball.
Teammates clicking.
Timeout called the Pacers.
With sections and being allowed for a free t-shirt.
Checked in for Wilson. And a change for the Pacers. Williams is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. The pass to Miller from outside the arc. And again, another assist.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Pass to Davis for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Little back and forth, tay-to-tay on the perimeter. Both teams showing off their range.
Just another reminder of how excellent the shooting has become in this league.
And another assist for him.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Here's Felicio, covered by Miller. Felicio kicks to Davis. Back to Felicio. Over Miller.
Indiana ball.
The Magic making a switch here.
Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson, Brian Shaw.
Pacers leading by 16. Outside Williams. Pass to Miller. Fires the three. And good. He hits it again.
You are asking for trouble if you're going to allow that kind of shooter that kind of a good look. Can't let that happen.
Let's face it, they have not done a good job staying attached to shooters. And it shows in the score.
Outside Williams. Miller outside. Good, he hits again.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here is Shaw. Anderson finds Scott. Here is Shaw. Now here's Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Magic moving the ball around. Williams with the steal. Banked in off the glass.
All of that has to be attributed to the activity at the defensive end.
That's right. Those live ball turnovers like rocket fuel for an offense in the other direction.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Scott. They need this. Rebound by Williams.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And finished off by O'Neal.
With his combination of size, agility, and explosiveness, we just haven't seen anyone like Shaq.
Outside Williams. Now the pass to Miller. Back to Williams. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. He feeds it to Thompson. Stolen by O'Neal. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Williams. Shaq with a screen on Williams. Poked away.
It's a good ball.
One-on-one fast break. Miller finds Thompson. Tipped away. Back to Miller. Williams passes to McLeod. Now here's Williams. Sanders in the post. Scott's there. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. Fires from 18. That's down the hatch. Now it's 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
I like Anderson shooting it there. An easy J for someone like him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up the game plan. Not a bad timeout.
The 407. Pacers substitution. Rick Smith. Detlef Schrempf. Chuck Persons.
Blocked by Scott, and they get it back. Miller outside, drills it from outside. Miller's got 58.
Here in this 4th quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
Shaw passes to Scott. Here's Newman. Schrempf cover. The shot by Newman, no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Up again. Tips it. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
An active scorer. Mercer draws fouls because he's so assertive on this end.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
That free throw missing.
What you like about Person is his ability to stretch the floor with his shooting. A versatile forward.
He hits the second from the line. Orlando's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Shaw passes to Scott. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Now here's Williams. Pass to Miller. Here's Smits, guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Smits. 6 on the shot clock. Miller surveying the floor. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Miller against Anderson. The feed now to O'Neal. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Williams with the ball. Passes to Miller. Inside. Person, the pass to Smits. Nobody near Williams. Money from the wing. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective. And they're winning.
Anderson against Schrempf. Anderson outside. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Shaw. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes to Smits, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Boy, you just hope it's not serious. I mean, that's so awful and disheartening to see.
You just kind of hold your breath in these moments. Across all sports, there's nothing worse than seeing someone get injured.
And the Magic making a change here. Graham's checked in. Here's Graham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to O'Neal. And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got 26 points.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Pass to Miller. Back to Williams. Kicks to Schrempf. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Orlando grabs the miss.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Pacers.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well, and I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Down low, here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Even in enemy territory, they put together quite an impressive performance here.
I think being out on the road helped them in this one. They were eager to silence these fans.
Screen by O'Neal. And yes, it's good.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And another assist.
Not coasting to victory, they're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
And here is Graham. Pass to Scott. Lets the three fly. Shrimp with the rebound. Outside Williams. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crushed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.